baby girl lay dying on a hospital bed. Then the doctor just shook his head. Everyone sadly walked away. There were no words left to say, except for that one nurse who refused to obey. She didn't have to stay up all night, but she did. The baby's temperature exceeded 105. That little girl, she was barely alive, refusing to give up. That nurse did everything to relieve her, and as the dawn broke, so did the baby's fever. She didn't have to stay up all night, but she did. This all happened back in 1925. That baby girl grew up, and my, how did she thrive? She became a nurse herself, and then she met my future dad. I came along in 49, and boy, am I glad that she didn't have to stay up all night. But she did. She didn't have to do it. She could have walked away, but because she chose to stay, she saved her life that day. What she did might not have been comfortable. It might have brought her harm. She did it 'cause she saw suffering that she thought she could disarm. For I was hungry and you gave me food to eat. For I was thirsty and you satisfied my need. I was a stranger and you invited me in. I needed clothes and you clothed me. I was sick and you took care of me. I was in prison, you came to visit me. All these selfless acts of kindness, you did them for the least of these, and for His holy highness. Now it's 2020, and I'm lying in a COVID ward. Heard my odds are 50-50. My fate is in the hands of the Lord. Guess I've had a good life, I've had a good wife, no reason to complain. But just then, a nurse comes in and speaks encouraging words. Words of life, love, and hope. She didn't have to say that. but she did. 6 weeks that I lay there in that COVID ward. Many people have asked me, weren't you terribly bored? No way, I say. I slept, I ate, tried to breathe with an occasional x-ray. And nurses would cheerfully encourage me each step of the way. They didn't have to be there. But they were. I'm thinking of a time 2,000 years ago. The problem was my sin. Didn't know where I should go. Then Jesus, he came along. His body hung upon a tree. He chose the rugged cross. He died to make me free. He didn't have to do it, but he did. He didn't have to do it. He could have walked away, but because he chose to stay, he saved our lives that day. What he did sure wasn't comfortable. It brought him endless pain. He did it for our suffering, to break off every chain. They didn't have to do it, but they did. I'm talking about Jesus and nurses. They didn't have to do it. They did not have to do it, but they did.